believe in you too as well. You can look into their eyes. Well, if they're not your strangers, you can look into their eyes. But if they're strangers, well, you just can just say a very small good morning and just say, hey, hope you slept well. I mean, it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. It's just looking out for your neighbor. No, but then you must love your neighbor as yourself. So how much have you loved yourself this morning? Well, you got to love yourself first, because you don't give what you don't have. Well, this is the breakfast show where we get to intimate you, educate you, inform you, as well as go conversational. So it's a two-way thing, right? It's not just one-sided. So you best buckle up for this very rise. Right now, this one we're taking us up until the 8 o'clock hour, where we're looking to the front page of Nigerian newspapers. And at the 8 o'clock hour, I'll be having the sports, the sports enthusiast, the sports boss. I'm talking about Alan Smith. Yes, going to be here. Sports and Eagles Wings he bring to you, as he always does. And that will run up until the 9 o'clock hour, when we will talk politics and current affairs. Oh, yeah. Atiku Abubakar yesterday finally, officially joins the ADC. That's right. And then fresher talks in Kwara State again, right? I mean, that's what's going on. And yeah, there has also been some very strong onslaught against terrorism in the country. And the big story, this one, of course, we'll be dying to have a conversation would be for the 9 o'clock hour still, when we look into the agreements. Okay, there's come an agreement. They've reached a truce, Nigeria, US, as to the matters that concern insecurity in this country. So we'll look in depthly into that, as we'll be having our guest join us, Mr. Adekunle. That's right, he's going to be here and is going to be doing some justice to that discourse. Now, at the 10 o'clock hour, general open banter comes through, and the 11 o'clock hour, I'll let you you into some very good tunes. And at the 12 o'clock hour, of course, it will be time for Today in 60 Seconds. And my time on here, right here, will be done and out, right? Okay. But then again, let me greet you in a way that I know how to. I would say Nakwana. I would say I miss Sierra in my dialect. I would say I give it. That's right. I would say that loudly and clearly. Oh, Lord, and I would say, Caro, yes, so Caro, oh, Tutuoma, that's right, and what other language now? Yes, Ndeve for my TIVs, okay, and then we would finally crown it up with this one, Emmanuel, you better shake your body now. Yes, Emmanuel, it goes with a shaking of the body, and in the language that you and I totally understand, it will be Una. Good morning. My name is Uduak Daniel. Now, I beg to let you in on the fact that today is a very special day, International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. Oh yes, International Day for the elimination, removal, destruction of violence against women. Well, it's got one theme though. Digital violence is real violence. There is no excuse for online abuse. All right. Did you know that 38% of women have experienced online violence, and 85% have also witnessed digital violence against others? Did you know that? Did you also know that misinformation and defamation are the most prevalent forms of online violence against women? Oh, 67% of women and girls who have experienced digital violence reported this tactic. Yes, 67. Whopping 67. That's no small number. Well, violence against women and girls it still remains one of the most prevalent and pervasive human rights violations in the world. And that's a fact. Globally, though, almost 1 in 3 women have been subjected to physical and or even sexual intimate partner violence. That's true. Now, non-partner sexual violence, or both, at least once in their life. Even more devastating is the fact that 1 woman or girl is killed every 10 minutes by their intimate partner or family. Now, you should get this. By their intimate partner or who? Friends? No? Family. Okay, it's got to be those that really know you. These are the ones that really kill you. But anyways, though, I'm not saying that's going to be your case, but yeah, you should know this and have no peace. But I'll just intimate you on some things that's going on the front page of Nigerian newspapers, especially today. Now, the British government has turned down a request by Nigeria to deport former Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, who is serving a prison term in the United Kingdom for organ trafficking. Now, a Ministry of Justice source said the request was rejected over concerns that Nigeria could not guarantee Ekweremadu would continue serving his sentence after return. Okay. All right, but I'll leave it there. Edo State Command of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency on Monday said it arrested a 19-year-old social media influencer, Praise Nwogo, known as Candy, for promoting and selling cookies laced with cannabis online. Now, the state commander, Michelle Ofoyeju, who revealed this in a statement, said that another suspect, Ebong Egosa, 25 years old, was also arrested in an operation which was carried out on November of 2022. November 22 of 2025. Okay. I like it. I was just so keen to ring the bell. I got my lips tangling right there. But anyways, the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has declared a profit after tax of 5.4 trillion naira for the financial year ended 2024, marking one of its strongest performances since its transition into a limited liability company. Now, the Group Chief Executive Officer of NNPCL, Bayo Ojulari, announced the financial results during a press briefing on Monday in Abuja. I hope we don't see this money get lost somewhere, because y'all are still not accounting for the vaporized 200 trillion naira. Okay, I'll leave it there. But the federal government has announced that the first 47-kilometer section of the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway will be open to traffic in December of 2025. So the Minister of Works, David Umahi, disclosed this during an inspection tour of the highway on Sunday, stating the opening is scheduled to take place between December 12 and 17. Okay, something good. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has officially registered as a member of the African Democratic Congress ADC in Adamawa State, signaling a major development in Nigeria's opposition politics ahead of the 2027 general elections. Now, the registration took place on Monday, following Atiku's announcement to ADC supporters and stakeholders in Adamawa over the weekend. Okay, so he's finally joined. Let's see how this goes come 2026 into 2027. So the Nigerian government and the United States have agreed on some areas they need collaboration to tackle the worsening security situation in the country, the presidency said on Monday. So the agreement includes the immediate implementation of a non-binding cooperation framework and establishment of a joint working group to ensure a unified and coordinated approach to the agreed areas of cooperation. Yes, we will break it down. But then let's get on to allowing you into the fact that with insecurity intensifying across the Southwest, governors under the Southwest Governors Forum have declared that establishing state police can no longer be delayed, unveiling a new regional security framework aimed at strengthening protection across the zone. Oh, they come together now. They put their heads together and say enough is enough. We need the state police now more than ever. Governor Nasir Idris of Kebbi State has called on the military to change the style used in tackling insecurity. The governor also reinstated his call for the probe of the withdrawal of military personnel deployed to the government's comprehensive girls secondary school, MAGA, minutes before the bandits abducted 25 schoolgirls. Alrighty. Now, the Bauchi state government has announced the immediate closure of all primary, secondary, it didn't stop there, and tertiary institution in the state, including federal government-owned as well as private schools. So the government in a statement on Monday noted that it recognized the inconvenience the closure might cause, but stressed that the safety of children remained its key priority. No comments. Now, the National Executive Council of the Academic Staff Union of Universities will meet on Wednesday to decide the union's next line of action following the conclusion of renegotiations undertaken by the Yayale Ahmed-led committee set up by the federal government. Now, in a last-minute effort to avert a fresh ASU strike, the government's negotiation team reconvened talks with the union And that was only yesterday. All right? But somebody is saying, based on the insecurity, please don't shut down schools. A member of the Board of Trustees of the new Nigeria People's Party, NNPP, Buba Galadimo, has urged the federal government not to close schools due to insecurity. But he said one thing. He said, focus instead on protecting them. Protecting them? I don't know if you're sharing that thoughts, though. But anyways, don't shut down the schools, but just protect them. We have not even protected ourselves, and we want to protect the school. I don't know. You tell me. But anyways, let's get into the front page of Nigerian newspapers. It's going to be a smart read, so I would beg for your cooperation when you do add your voice to the discourse this morning. Please, your name, your location, very important, and then straight to what you've got to say. That's how it goes, so that we can allow every other person to add their voice loudly and clearly in the arena of the pages where you like to call the newspaper review. All right, so let's go see what's going on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. The Nigerian Tribune newspaper is the very first to be scrutinized. Now, the first headline, the big story, screaming loudly, written in red, insecurity. Southwest governors advocate enhanced forest surveillance. Southwest governors advocate enhanced forest surveillance. It's got a couple of riders to it now. Wants federal government to deploy forest guards across region to set up regional security fund intelligence sharing system. Demand state police now. Express concern on unregulated interstate migration. Okay, page 4 has got that story. I guess it's the break of a new dawn, don't you think? But anyways, let's go to page 3. -1 from 4, you get 3. Infrastructure takes lead as Makinde proposes 891.99 billion naira appropriation bill for 2026. And it's got one rider, pledges fair, humane approach to secular road issue, vows compensation, resettlement options. Okay. And now NNPCL declares 5.4 trillion naira profit after tax for 2024. Page 5 has got that story. And for something on health, new research confirms HIPV vaccination prevents cervical cancer. All right. Now, just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner now, I'm talking about the apex, the heights, the peak, the zenith of it now. UK rejects Nigeria's request to transfer Ekweremadu back home to serve prison term. They say, no, Nigeria, no, we won't do that. No. You cannot ensure. Can you give us your word, your promise? Can you, I don't want to use a swear word, but can you just place your hand on your chest and say, as a pledge, that if he returns back home, he will serve time? Can you? No, we don't trust you to do that. Nah, he's high profile. You won't do that. So leave him be here, right? But anyways, you see that one on page 4 for details. And now page 15, Atiku formally joins ADC as Obi keeps party on edge. And on page 8, HID Awolowo Foundation hybrid lecture. Well, it's going to start today, though, so you best watch out for that one. Now, let's get to the Punch newspaper this morning. With the Punch newspaper, the big story screaming out loudly, kidnapping crisis. Governors convene emergency session. School lockdowns rise. Oh, so in other words, it's not just stopping in Bauchi State. Some other states are beginning to shut down their schools. Can you beat that? Education is in a crisis in this country. Well, it has always been in a crisis, though, but I guess it just got worse this time. All right, now it's got a couple of riders. Well, just one rider precisely. It says 19 northern governors to meet. Southwest plans forest surveillance. Unions fault lockdowns. Tinubu rejects mercenaries. Pages 2 and 19, you'd find this very big story. But just to the side of the Punch newspaper is no news anymore. 2027 presidency, Atiku's ADC registration sparks storm. Page 2. And just above the Punch newspaper banner now, Wike Turaki's camps differ on PDP secretariat reopening. Page 19. To page 7 now, strike. ASU, NEC, ASUNEC, to review federal government's final terms Wednesday. NSA launches 2025 to 2030 counter-terror plan. Whose face is there now? I see Ribadu's face right there. Page 19 again, looking popular. And I take you to another page 19. UK rejects Nigeria's request to repatriate Ekweremadu. Let's go to another page 19, always so popular now with the Punch newspaper. And it says Oshun 2026. That is the kicker. Adeleke set to announce re-election platform, and that is on page 19. Let me quickly take you to page 25 at the base of the Punch newspaper front page, and this one says inflation. MPC may cut interest rate again today. Page 5, police tighten security in Lagos schools, worship centers, right? It's about that time, right? Okay, let's go to page 22 now. Constitution review moves to 36 states assemblies, I see. Okay, now let's get on to the Nation newspaper this morning, right? Keep in mind, in case you're just tuning in, this is Eagles Morning Risers Breakfast Show, and here is the pages. You love to call it the newspaper review segment. Follow across social media platforms as you know it, and there you will find us. We are on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel right there at Eagles FM Abuja. Do the same with the Facebook page wall at Eagles FM Abuja, and then spread those beautiful, lofty Eagles wings across every other social media platform, and you will find us at Eagles FM Abuja. Right. And don't also forget that you can visit our website, www.eaglesfmabuja. I beg your pardon. www.eaglesfm.com. Okay, it's a website. Okay, now let's go to the Nation newspaper now. The big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning, which is the 25th of November of 2025, by the way. It's a Tuesday, not a Monday, and it's not a Wednesday, by the way. Okay, so Southwest rises against bandits. Okay, Southwest rises against bandits. It's got two riders to it now. Governor's plan, forest surveillance to halt terrorist incursion. Second rider says it's time for state police. All right, it's time for state police. We need it now more than ever, and that is what the Nation newspaper is all about this morning. Right. Now we see this one here. It says Oyinola backs Adeleke to run on Accord platform. Page 27, you'd find that one. And contempt charge against AMCON officials for hearing tomorrow. That story is found on pages 28 and 29 respectively. Badaru, government's boosting intelligence to tackle threats. Okay, and now we move away from the Nation now and go to the Vanguard newspaper this morning. With the Vanguard newspaper, we'll see this big story here. It's looking at me and I'm looking right back. Kebbi, Niger schools abductions. That is the kicker. Kebbi, Niger schools abductions. All right, and he says U.S. to share intel. U.S. to share intel demands action. Okay, so U.S. to share intel demands action. It's got a couple of riders to it now to speed up arms requests. Presidency says, all right, 239 nursery primary pupils among 265 victims still missing in Niger. Catholic Diocese is saying now, can you beat that number? 265 victims still missing in Niger? 239 nursery and primary pupils among the 265 victims still missing in Niger. Catholic Diocese is saying that. Kwara church attack was a sudden terrifying act. Survivor narrates ordeal. School abductions threaten northern Nigeria's children's future. Amnesty warns. Now, we see this one here. UK rejects federal government's request for Ekweremadu's to complete prison term in Nigeria. Page 8 has got that story. And the previous story you'd find on page 5. Insecurity. It's time for state police. Southwest governors are saying on page 10. Withdrawal of escorts. Fear grips VIPs as police plan modalities. Page 34 has got that story. Atiku officially joins ADC, vows end to APC's misrule. Page 8, you'd find that one. And just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now, CBN to slam 5-year ban on bank customers over Dodd check. Okay, page 19 you'd find that story. And now we move away from that one now, and let's see what the Guardian newspaper has got for us this morning. Well, it's a bit scanty, but anyways, we'll still take what we see. I see this one. It's not the big story. Nigeria, U.S. deepen security ties as Washington offers support for Middle Belt. All right, you find that one on page 3. UK rejects Nigeria's request to deport Ekweremadu, page 4. And to page 3, -1 from 4, you get 3. And it says Southeast calm as sit-at-home records partial compliance. All right. Student loan, Adewumi Kende, champion Nel Fund sensitization, page 5. And we see this one here, the big story on page 6. Military decries complexity of threats as Southwest governors call for state police. All right. And that will be all on the front page of Nigerian newspapers. Now, let's open the front phone lines so that you can be a part of the discourse this morning. Keep it in check that, hey, it's got to be your name, your location, as well as what you got to say. Because Nigeria has got to be better. We have to get it rightly. In the words of my dear friend and brother, Triple D, and as many of you as believe that we will indeed get it rightly, well, yes, we've got to talk about it, and not just talk about it, do the do, and not just talk the talk, right? 0907 353 0044 is the number to call. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning to you.
This Apostle Osola from Apo.
Awesome, Apostle. Welcome aboard. Talk to us.
God bless you.
Thank you.
So please, United States, if they want to help Nigeria, they're doing this thing they call merry-go-round cannot solve the problem. Okay. Let them come and help us. All these children that they are kidnapping and killing, Major General is in one official, one very powerful man in the army was killed.
Brigadier
General. Where are they? What are they waiting for to come? If they want to help somebody, you just open up, giving us, telling us this and telling us that. It's like somebody that is hungry. You are preparing food, teaching him how to prepare food. It's not the thing we needed them to do. Let them come and help us. Another thing, withdrawing police from the VIP is not the best. Because a problem for one is a problem for all. Rather, those our youth that are looking for police work, let them open up and employ recruit many young boys, young ones that needed such a job. We have the money. Even the money that the Minister of Abuja, his convoy, they are using to fuel the motor of the convoy of Minister of Abuja FCT. It's enough. If they cut down the extravagant expenses, those people that are in the corridor of power are spending. He can do more of a thing. Let those not be random. And another thing I want to say, Daniel, is this: bringing the man they have prison in London is not the best, because this land we have it as a law that the high profile people, they don't go to jail. It's only the poor masses in this country will commit offense, they will go to jail. Let that man, he's from my senator, he's my senator. Let him suffer. Let him continue dancing the course of what he has done. Okay. Because all the how many years he spent in that this net, there is no president of government, president of government in Miami, the senatorial district. No state president, no federal president. Even College of Education is not in my senatorial district. So let him suffer that. Let him be dancing that music. Okay. Thank you and God bless you. I remember Apostle Osala. Thank you and God.
All right, let him dance to the music. I mean, as you lay your bed, so you lie on it. And that's what it is. Anyways, though, we'll just go take this call already. Hello and good morning, Abdul.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, Abdul. Good morning.
This is Abdul calling from Suleja, Niger State.
Awesome. Talk to me.
Hi, Efe this morning.
She must be good. She's fine.
My greetings to all the staff and member of this beautiful radio station.
Well, appreciate it.
My greetings go to Salasi, also, BB Bless and the rest.
Yeah.
UD, I normally say about this MDLA. MDLA, they are really doing a good work. I'm happy with that. Last time when I saw the news that Mr. President has reappointed the NDA chief, that is Buba Marwa, I was very happy about that because the man is really trying. So I really appreciate. I want them to continue to do more for this country because our youth that are taking all these drugs is, in fact, is one of the things that is destroying them in this country. So the NDLA should try more and make sure that the youth will not take all these drugs anymore. UG.
Yes, please.
This issue of closing of school, you see, I don't think it's the best actually.
Right.
I believe that the federal government should do better by providing security to protect the schools. This government, they are not telling us that these Boko Haram, these bandits, they are more powerful than them by closing all these schools. You see, to me, they are even giving them more power, telling them that, yes, they cannot do anything pertaining to the security.
Right.
God bless Igbo FM. God bless Nigeria. Thank you very much. Bye.
Many thanks. All right, now I will just go pay some bills. We'll be right back in a short bit. Don't leave this dial for anything.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no. For your engine, no. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be number one, yo. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. You carry the go, make everybody join me, say. Make it mobile,
Make you go with the best.
make it mobile.
Whether you're flying for a family celebration or a much-needed reunion, fly Emirates and start your holiday on board. Explore up to 6,500 channels of entertainment, including live sport. Stay connected with onboard Wi-Fi. Enjoy special meals and toys for kids and relax in comfort with world-class service all the way. Choose from over 150 destinations, including Dubai, India, the UK and USA. Book now at emirates.com. Fly Emirates. Fly better.
What is it that they told you?
Chai, it don't happen, oh.
Oga Shike, wetin happen?
Now this my Abuja Home Limited, oh. The Ogbonge real estate company, where they reliable, where they support small man.
My Abuja Home Limited?
Yes, so then don't they sell their out of old title estate land for Kashi for cheap amounts.
Karishi bawo? This our Karishi. Where for Karishi sef?
Just opposite the Navy Phase 2 estate, you could see their land back for their discount pre-lot price. Their 400 square meter plot of land now just 4.9 million naira, while their 200 square meter plot now just 3 million naira only.
Hey, Oga Shike, this na the best deal bros for land wey get correct title document o.
My brother, as I read my Abuja home office like this, I buy 4 plots at one bam. The one wey bust my head finish now say you feel they pay small and then show me their out of full title certificate from Najis. My brother, but hurry o, na only 37 plots dey the estate o.
Mo rire Oga Shike, abeg give me their number.
Yes, you fit call their number for 0808 8837 426. The number again 0808 8837 426. Abi you fit call this other number 0808 27 23 824. The number again 0808 27 23 824. Or you fit visit their website for www.myabujahome.com.
Hello, I want to buy land o. Buy or talking?
Buy yours, I don't show you will. My Abuja Home, live the life.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. It is still the pages right here and on here. Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. We give you an audiovisual radio experience you can count on anytime, any day. Taking this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Moses.
That is Moses from Suleja.
Awesome, Moses. Good to hear your
Thank
voice.
you. God bless you.
Yes.
What of my sister?
She's fine. She's good.
God bless you.
Yes, please.
My family and I, we are preparing to come to your house in this Christmas to celebrate Christmas.
Awesome. The door is wide open.
But make sure you provide security for us.
God is our security.
Thank you. God bless you.
Right. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. The Southwest met together on insecurity in their own zone over there, accepting state policing.
Yeah.
I think it's a good one. If there are things that governors should do by now, is to collaborate together to fight the insecurity in their state. They shouldn't look on to the federal government entirely like the high calibers of federal government. The state, the day you took office, is an oath to protect lives and property in your own state.
Right.
So, and there is this what we call security vote. What are you doing with it? Is there any accountability of all these security votes? Do they use those money to campaign? No, this money is for security. Prepare what you can prepare to safeguard your community. Are you getting my point, UD?
Yes, please.
So it's very, very important. Recruit those young youths. Let them put them in order. At least if there are some things you can just provide for them, they can protect their own domain. My challenge is that look at what happened in Niger. Over 200 children. Imagine you put as if they are ants that follow themselves. No security, nobody interacted with them. Take these children away, and it's not that they came, they disappeared. They used charm to disappear these children. So it begins to wonder the issue of insecurity in this nation. Then another thing again, U.S. accepted the collaboration with Nigerians to fight the insecurity. Well, I believe that if they are coming under their oath, they should come with it. We know them. And we believe that with this collaboration and understanding, the issue of insecurity will be a last story in this very country. Lastly, UK dropped down. They dropped down Nigerian request over Ekweremadu. The offense was committed over there. Now, you have seen how level that even the foreigners, the UK, who even kept us to bring us to the position where we are, they no longer trust Nigeria again. They don't trust Nigerian government. What is going on? So we need to change our attitude. We need to change our character. Because they believe that if they should release this man here, it will not be few months, they will not pardon him. So if it's an ordinary Nigerian, under their hand, would they send a powerful delegate to go and request for releasing such person from there? So he committed a crime over there. So let him face that crime he committed. Allow justice to carry out its course.
All right, Moses.
Thank you. God bless you.
Appreciate. Right, Moses there says, allow the justice to take its course. The crime was committed there. Hello, Saminu.
A very good morning to you, Yudi.
Good morning to you.
I would say, Mesere. How is our queen doing?
Oh, she's good. She's good.
Saminu from Life Crime as usual.
Awesome.
My regards to all the beautiful callers of this wonderful station.
Very thoughtful.
May God continue to bless our station and all the callers.
Right.
Let me go quickly on the issue of the UK dropping the request of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Without any sentiment, it's a good one. You should go and serve it, just like a last caller say. What if it's an ordinary person? Could that have been done? Let me leave that aside.
Right.
The issue of the insecurity collaboration with the American government is a good one. But honestly speaking, any country whenever there is injustice will never know peace. I hope you agree with me. A lot of things are happening in this country. We can do it. We have the resources. We have the manpower. I want to call on all Nigerian government, especially the security, to do the needful.
Okay.
I saw a calculation of how much has been spent for the last few years about insecurity. Almost every amount of money is increasing. How they accounted for it is rather unfortunate. You can imagine a few miscreants making the government to close down schools. To me, it's a disappointment. It's a disgrace to the nation. With all due respect, we need to work off and do the needful. We need to change our mindset and our attitude. That's what I would say in this country.
Okay.
On Atiku register, well, I wish him luck, but we need to do the needful. Nigeria is the only country we have. Finally, I want to advise all Nigerians, please let us come together and pray. We don't have any other country than Nigeria. Please obey traffic rules and regulations to reduce our accident on our roads. May God continue to bless the station. Continue with good leader. Have a lovely day ahead.
Have
God
a
bless
lovely
you.
day,
Simon
Simon.
from Life One. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. I'm just gonna go to the Facebook page as well as the YouTube channel right there to see what comments you have left in the comment section, and I want to encourage us to also leave comments in the YouTube comment section. It will be taken, right? It will be taken. All right. So as you go there, as you view and all of that, which you're doing, and you deserve a bell for that. Yeah, please do well to leave a comment too. It helps us to be visible. Right now, on the Facebook page wall, I see this one here is coming from who now? Okay, it's coming from Wachuku Kennedy Chinedu, a voice of Mbese from Okukwa, Umuhu, Okwato. It says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you too. The rejection of Nigeria's request by UK to transfer Ekweremadu to Nigeria is quite commendable and a welcome rejection that a country knows that law is all about. Let Ekweremadu face the music so as to serve as a deterrent to others. Also, okay, I didn't get that. Also, OUK claiming of working tirelessly in seeking Nnamdi Kanu's release is laughable and unbelievable. Someone inciting Nigerians and how Nnamdi Kanu's agitation led to the killings of 30,000 people. So how is he working to secure his release? He should stop using Nnamdi Kanu's detention for his political ambition. All right. And something related to that on the WhatsApp portal is coming all the way from Lagos State. Alhaji Abdul Gafaru Remu from Ijedodo, Lagos. Thank you, by the way. Says Kaduna repentant bandits stealing our cows and terrorism inhabitants. Terrorizing the inhabitants. By the way, what is called repentant bandits or Boko Haram, these are people killing innocent citizens and our gallant soldiers. Please, PBAT, no mercy for these criminals. Don't listen to Sheikh Abubakar Gumi. Let him himself face the music with these criminals. By giving them amnesty means that you are encouraging the so-called bandits. Enough is enough. Please deal with them accordingly. No mercy for them. All right, that's what he says. But I go to this one now. All right, Terkin Bihundu, good morning, UD, good morning. I'm in Nasarawa State. I congratulate Atiku Abubakar for his courageous move to leave the PDP for Wike and others, making sure the PDP won't present a presidential candidate by next election so as to give Tinubu a free ride. Democracy with a vibrant opposition is not healthy, right? We can now be sure that ADC will give Nigerians a good alternative to choose from and also give Tinubu a run for his money should he decide not to quit his next presidential ambition. Requesting to bring Ekweremadu and pardon him rejected. We can all see the world is watching what is happening in Nigeria. I think the correctional facilities in Nigeria are in bad shape. Better he served his full jail term abroad, Terkin Bihundu says. That right there. Samuel, all the way from Kuje right now. A wonderful good morning to you, my brother. Obangudrak Daniel, he says, congratulations. Indeed, happy survival day is another day to live, I tell you. I pray that you will be alive to see the peaceful end of the day. In Jesus' name. You too, my brother. Amen to that one. Well, he says, you see, the government knows what to do to eradicate this terrorist and their sponsors, but they will not do it because there are some untouchable people and politicians in this country who are deeply involved in the insecurity that has ravaged the country without mercy. Negotiating that UK should deport Ekweremadu to come and serve his prison term in Nigeria is laughable. Do they think that they can use that to appease the Southeast? No way. If they want to appease them, they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally and send all the terrorists packing from our land. May God make it easy for us in this country, he says, in Jesus' name. Okay. All right, now I go to this one here. So I've captured the typed message to the WhatsApp, and after these two, we'll go to the voice notes, and should we still have time, we will continue. This one here is coming from who? Abaz, my dear friend Abaz, is reporting all the way from Dutse. Good morning, Sir UD. Good morning to you. God bless your heart too, my brother. On the closure of schools by federal government and SG, I think this only is like a security window dressing and not a total solution. What the federal government needs to do now is, after closing these schools, mobilize the military to go after these terrorists or bandits. Okay? It says, These terrorists have camps in the forest close to communities. That's why it has been so easy for them to come out, carry out attacks unabatedly. Furthermore, let the DSS, NSA, Nigerian military declare a full-fledged war against these criminals and start going after them where they're hiding. That's the only final solution, while the collaboration with the U.S. government should be a welcome development, he says. Okay. And Chinonso, all the way from Suleja, says, Thank you, UK, for rejecting Nigeria's appeal to transfer the case to Nigeria. That's all I want to say. All right, Chinonso, you've been heard, you've been seen, you've been felt. Thank you, far too kind. Let's start with the voice notes at this time out and get to hear what you've got to say in view of the dailies or the pages this morning. Starting off with this one.
Mr. UD, aka our radio bulldozer.
Good morning to you, my brother.
My name is Suleiman Namfulani, aka the original Fulani, not photocopy from National Assembly.
Right. Welcome.
Mr. UD, let me just make it briefly. First of all, I want to greet Master Salasi. Master Salasi, Nage Sheikh Allah Ta'ala wa Rayu Al-Barka. Almighty Allah, God bless you. The issue of the shutting down of school, I'm not sure it's the way out, Master UD. You can see, like, I think to protect the school is more important than shutting down the schools. And most of where this kidnapping happen, if you look at like it's for boarding school, why can't they give those boarding school good protection? You understand? And this other school like this secondary, primary, I think even them they need more protection. But I'm not sure shutting down the school, wallahi is good. Like these people, like they are the one that's succeeding over the government. You understand? If they cannot do, if they shut the school, that's the only way. Then we have a long way to go. I think they need to do something about this shutting down of school. Truly, Master Yudi, let them get more security to guide these schools. This is the only way. Even we know, yes, we are time to the children to go for holidays. You understand? We are approaching the time. Maybe this one give them the opportunity even to shutting down the school. But this is not the first time this kidnapping is happening. You understand? It's happened during of Goodluck Jordan. It's happened during of Muhammadu Buhari. None is happened under Alhaji Ahmed Bola Tinubu. So I think they need to do something. They need to do something very, very important to make sure that they protect the children. Thank you so much, Master Yudi.
Appreciate that one. Protect the children. It's not just about shutting down the schools. All right.
Good morning. Ubong Daniel, the man with the golden voice. My name is Salasi, sending this voice note right now from Gariki. I want to sincerely appreciate Eagle FM for always giving us the platform to call and to contribute. Abdul from Suleja, I greet you. I greet Master Eric, and I greet Saminu from Lifecam, and I greet Tripodi from Wari, and the woman of microphone, I greet you, and I greet the listeners and callers of this great radio station. I want to start by talking about the agreement between America and Nigeria. That's a good one. Dama American, they are not coming to kill Muslims. They are not coming to kill Christians. They are coming to deal with terrorists and to deal with the insecurity that has been holding Nigeria for a neck. They couldn't allow Nigerians to breathe. So I welcome the idea. You know, when America go to kill Bin Laden, they didn't kill anybody. They go for Bin Laden. Their own that they came and rescue here. They didn't kill anybody. They only killed the terrorists and rescue their own. So these are the things. If they can be able to do that, honestly, I will be glad. And this great country, we will move forward. Nothing stop the progress of a country like insecurity. Look at what is going on. Children, schools being shutting down. Thank you.
All right. Nothing stops progress like insecurity, Selassie says.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you.
We have to this morning. What happened to
Well, I'm afraid that your recording is having some issues. You might want to resend that recording. It's not clear. It doesn't have clarity, and we can barely understand you. And if we can't understand you, then there's no point. Let's go hear from my dear friend.
Chief Redaka, good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Anthony Witness. Speaking from Suleja. Nigerian government applied that they should release a criminal to come and serve here in Nigeria. I think the Western world have already known the attitude of Nigerian leaders and politicians. So you can see it is finished complete. They say no, allow him to serve there because we know that he will not come here to serve. And I want to believe that he's not coming here to serve because if truly he's coming here to serve, Ekweremadu will be the person that will resist the application. Because we know the condition of Nigerian prisons here and the condition of Nigerian prisons over there. So if truly he's coming to serve, I think it is going to be an additional punishment to Ekweremadu to come and serve in Nigerian prison. So he will be the person to say, no, I don't want to come to Nigeria to serve. So they are applying so that he will come here, they will release him. So let him complete his service there. That is it. Have a good day.
All right. Let him complete it there. Mbok, have a good day, he says.
Triple Mr. Yudi, the man with a golden voice, I celebrate you, I celebrate the gift of life. My name is Triple D, sending this voice message. Sir, the issue of state police won't work. When we have an individuals in this country that are stronger than an institution and you expect a state police to work, can't you see the way we are even using the federal might police? Someone always have a power to control, a single body has a power to control a force people, and you want to bring a state police? We should strengthen the system we have at hand. If not, the state police will be a shadow of itself. On the issue of Ike Ekweremadu, we have a trending issue. Schools are being closed. The peace of the nation are being threatened. You are talking of releasing someone or bringing him back. Let him serve his own punishment to be a lesson to others. Well, on the US deepen their tie with the Nigerian on the issue of security. That is what we want. Nigeria will get it right. We don't have any country more than Nigeria, and that is why we want to get it right. Salasi, I agree too.
Right. You might also want to think about this whole Ekweremadu thingy. Just as somebody's saying, it's not gonna. Is it to appease the southeastern parts of Nigeria? But then maybe you might want to think about it this way. They put themselves in the shoes of Ekweremadu. If I was the one, in Ekweremadu's position, what would happen? Shouldn't people, some of my guys, shouldn't they just come, my G's, they should come and try to save me. I mean, they should make an attempt, right? So that's just what it is, right? Looking out for themselves, what do you say? But I don't know. You tell me what you think. But I see this one here now. It's coming from my dear friend and sister, and that would be BB Blessing.
Hello, good morning. My name is Sekou Dagdan.
Good morning, BB.
They are my family of this lady.
Yes.
We have been talking Ekweremadu. Now, Ekweremadu be our problem now. The issue that we are facing now, our president, he will tell me, say, they know the issue that we are facing. We are facing how Nigeria go take better. You they are facing how Nigeria go take better. Our president is busy Ekweremadu to bring a call for our Nigeria. But what of our son, where is the innocent son, which is in the camp where they arrest, up till now, where they say need freedom, they say no. But some people where they do what and waiting now they can do, they release the today. But in our house, that become a different case. Why we don't know say that this government they share us, they divide this Nigeria, but they say now they can't want to divide this Nigeria. How you go take divide this where we go see say now other two people go they rule us for our Nigeria. 3 people cannot rule. Now other one person go they rule us for Nigeria. In Nigeria, this man needs freedom. He want me with get freedom, everybody get freedom. But in now the man that they face. But I thank God for the lawyer judgment. I know say I know Tiger way say na they say make the killer say time to die. But in as paper justice do for the where they never kill him. May he release that man. We use God begging the can. May he release that for us.
Okay.
We beg them, make the release Nnamdi Kanu for us. Now it's what.
Okay. But, when I hear release Nnamdi Kanu, innocent man and all of that, I don't know. Did you guys really follow the process? The court's did you really follow it? Did you really follow it? Okay. Please, when we follow things, let's not follow it with emotions, please. All right? Keep emotion aside and just face it and then talk about it the way it is, right? If you see a challenge right in front of you, an impending challenge that would happen, you will still stick your neck in it and wait for it to happen? Nah. But whether or not this is serving some interests, powerful interest, I don't know. I can't say, but it's very clear what it is. I'll just go to this one here now. Let's see here from
Dikini Saluta Senator Obasanjo, Barrister. Right. Barrister, good morning. Princess, good morning.
Barrister.
I'm calling you from the main city of Niger State.
Yes.
Dikin, Barrister.
I didn't. Okay.
God to come and rescue this country. Donald Trump, please come and rescue us in Nigeria. Why? Because our security personnel has failed. The politicians has failed. The president has failed. The governor has failed. The senator has failed. The House of Rep has failed. The House of Assembly has failed. The chairman, they have failed the poor people of this country. President has confused. Do you want to change VP? Or do you want to even take a Christian Muslim ticket? Or do you want to even battle with the Donald Trump? Threatening to invade Nigerians? Or do you want to even talk about the issue of insecurity in SEPS? The president cannot go there. He only sent. Where have all those things been doing? Which country of all these things has been done? The issue of insecurity in Niger, I can add the federal government is talking about we have been rescued 51 children from the abducted in Niger State. No! The car cannot even move an inch. That is why those children out. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay. So everybody has failed. Everybody failed. All right. If everybody fails, I don't know. In an exams, can everybody actually fail? At least some people will pass, whether by hook or by crook. But let's go see this one. Obasanjo, thank you. Let's see this one is coming from Dr. Temple, I believe.
Good morning, Obong Udwak Daniel.
Good
My name is
morning
Dr.
to you,
Temple from
Dr.
Guarimpa.
Temple, yeah.
If you understand the original ideology of Boko Haram, you will understand that shutting down school, that by shutting down these schools, they have achieved their mission. Okay? So you need to leave these schools to be open. After all, very soon they'll go on holiday. Then beef up security there. We have enough security to take care of that. And you don't allow them defeat you. Okay? Then on Ike Ekweremadu's return to Nigeria, that's quite laughable. Meanwhile, please, when is America coming? We are being impatient about it.
I said, when is America coming? Meanwhile, Dr. Temple right there. But anyways, there is a truce that has been signed, has been reached. We'll have that conversation at the 9 o'clock hour. But I see this one here. Linus from Brick Cities, Kubwa, Abuja, says, good morning, Udwa Basi Obong. Good morning to you. Oh, complete name. All right, Nnamdi Kanu's sentence and imprisonment is obviously politically motivated by APC to be used to score political goal come 2027. It's serious calculation ahead of the next election. In the midst of the campaign, Tinubu would grant him presidential pardon to hoodwink the Igbo to vote for him. Kanu is guilty of the offense accused of him off, but APC are holding him ahead of next election in order to herogize Tinubu as lover of the Southeasterners. Okay, Linus, right there is your thought. This is where we call it a close on this very, very, very segment of the Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. But yes, Alan Smith's going to be here in a short bit, and he'll take you sports on Eagles Wings. We might also want to add that the views expressed by the callers has not been influenced in any way by Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. And thank you again for being a part of this. Stay tuned and don't go away.
You are about to experience Eargasm.